Welcome to GATE ESE lecture. We are in lecture number 66 of EDC. Now this is a fourth module that we are going to start, that is nothing but optoelectronic devices. Optoelectronic devices. This is the fourth module, okay? In third module that we have finished our first module, basic semiconductor physics, and the second module we have finished our basic semiconductor physics. Then we have finished our PN junction. Then we have finished the third module, that is correct, special diode. Now this is the fourth module that we are going to start, that is optoelectronic devices. Now if you go and sum up the duration, if you add the duration of all this lecture video, these two lecture video took around 10 hours and 30 minutes, and this lecture video took around 1 hour 20 minutes. Okay, now this video lecture will going to take around 2 hours of time. Okay, within this 2 hours of time of this optoelectronic devices, we are going to cover photoelectric effect chapter, photodiode chapter, pin diode chapter, and LED chapter. Within 2 hours or 2 hours 15 minutes of time, we are going to finish this four chapter, and I'll finish all the subjects within the less than 24 hours of time. Okay, now let's quickly start this module, fourth module, that is nothing but your optoelectronic devices. Now the first chapter we are going to start, that is nothing but your photoelectric effect. Photoelectric effect. Now what is a photoelectric effect? We know this concept, right? When photons are incidenting on the metal plate, when photons are incidenting on this metal plate, electron which are present in this metal plate, came out by causing the current known as photon current. Correct. Now this effect is known as photoelectric effect. This phenomena is known as photoelectric effect. We know this concept, right? Now, according to Planck's quantum theory, light is emitted in the form of energy packets. We know this because Planck's invented this concept that light is emitted in the form of energy packets, and which is given as E equals to h nu. Correct. Energy was used to be proportional to the frequency, and h was used to be your Planck's constant, and h value was used to be around 6.36 into 10 to the power minus 36, I think, right? Now these things we know, right? Now photoelectric effect is nothing but when photons get incidented on a metal surface, by making the electron came out from this metal surface, causing the current. सर current क्यों निकला? क्योंकि carrier move होने से current पैदा होता है by the movement of carriers, whether it is a electrons movement or holes movement. You will find the current value, and this current will be nothing but your photo current. Now this video lecture consists of the ongoing video lecture consists of 5 simple points. Now this is your first point, this is your second point. Now let's get into a third point. Third point says, sir, I know this formula. Correct. We all know this formula. H nu equals to W plus half mv square, where H nu is light energy which incidented on the metal surface. This light energy which incidented, that means the input that we gave. So that light energy incidented on a metal surface, which is represented in form of H nu. Now that energy invested in form of work function and half mv square. Work function and energy of emitted electron. The electron which got emitted, the light energy is utilized in work function, that is the amount of energy required to set an electron free in that work function, plus also that light energy also invested in the kinetic energy of emitted electrons, in the energy which got associated with the emitting electron. Okay, now and look here carefully, there is a couple of terminology, there is two terminology that I am going to cover here. You know this formula, you understood this formula. Now get into the threshold frequency wala terminology. What is a threshold frequency, sir? Threshold frequency means the minimum frequency required to set an electron free from metal. The minimum frequency required to set an electron free from metal. That means below the threshold frequency there will be no emission of electrons. That means if I'll say 5 hertz 5 hertz, if I'll say the 5 hertz is the threshold frequency, that means the 5 hertz will be the minimum frequency which is required to set an electron free from metal. That means if you apply 4, or even if you apply 4.9 hertz, if you apply 4.9 hertz, you will not able to emit any electron from its own state. You understand this you understand this point? What is the meaning of threshold frequency? If I am assigning 5 as my threshold frequency, that means below this threshold frequency there will be no emission of electron. Now there is another terminology is there. That is nothing but your stopping potential. Sir, ये V0 potential barrier तो नहीं है ना? नहीं. This is your stopping potential. We are in the chapter of optoelectronic device. We are in the module of optoelectronic device. We left that PN junction and basic semiconductor physics kind of concepts. Now here we are going into another direction. Look here carefully. What is a stopping potential? Even at zero potential we get photocurrent. What does that mean, sir? Even at zero potential, you can understand this from a graph. Look here carefully. Even at zero, this is your current, sir. This is your voltage, sir. Now even at zero potential, you'll get a current, photocurrent. Okay, even at zero potential. Now to make the current zero, I'm going to apply negative potential to it. Now that negative potential is nothing but your stopping potential, V0 value. So to make or to get the zero photocurrent, because at zero potential also we get the photocurrent value. Now all of these parameters will going to be helpful or further analysis. Now let's get into our last point, where E equals to W plus kinetic energy. Sir, ये वही वाला formula है, that the formula that we have discussed here. That's the same formula. Now in place of kinetic energy, I'm going to put E into V. हाँ sir, same हो सकता है sir. Q into V is nothing but energy, sir. So the unit will be same. Yes sir, ये हो सकता है. So energy will be replaced here. The energy is replaced. The kinetic energy which got associated with the emitted electron can be replaced with the energy of an electron, that is E into V. V is a voltage. Now in place of W we have we wrote here work function, and this is our light energy, the amount of energy that we applied on the metal surface. Now we are going to now I'm going to take out this voltage value. Now what will be the value of this voltage? Voltage will nothing but equals to h nu minus h nu naught by E. You can understand this. Pause this video, you can understand this analysis. Now I'm going to break this in terms of like the denominator in the two form, like h nu by E minus h nu naught by E. You understand this, right? Now pause this video and understand this, how this became. Now in place of minus h nu naught by E, I'm going to put it in a bracket like this. Now this will be this formula is now going to looks like y equals to mx plus c formula. Now if you correlate with this formula, you'll get in place of y, you'll get the value y is nothing but your voltage and x is nothing but your frequency. Now I'm going to draw a graph. Look here, this is very important, my dear friend. Graph between voltage and frequency, Now the point at which the graph will going to intersect my voltage value, that will be nothing but the c in y is equals to mx plus c. That means if you put the value of x is equals to 0, that means that the value that will get, that value is nothing but the point at which the voltage that the graph will going to intersect. Now the graph will become like this, somehow like this. Look here. So that means this point will going to be h nu naught by E. This graph is very important, my dear friend. Now this m value, the slope of this thing is nothing but h by E. Absolutely correct. Okay, now in this lecture we have discussed about the basic points of photoelectric effect, that is nothing but your photoelectric effect definition, then your equation of kinetic, Einstein's theories equation, then the terminologies like threshold frequency and stopping potential. Then we have analyzed these two important graphs. Okay, now, with this we are done with today's lecture. Thank you so much for your patience. If you have any question, query, feedback or suggestion for this video or this channel, feel free to write it down below in the comment box. And if you want more and more videos like this, give us a thumbs up and do subscribe to our channel. See you in the next lecture of photoelectric effect, that that will be our next video lecture, or the last video lecture of photoelectric effect. Now till then, bye.